Alright guys, so it's been a while since we've looked at this, but I do want us to go back to it because it is important. And this is solving our equations. So just a quick reminder that we had these big squares that we called x squared. We had these rectangles here which we referred to as x, which we used to represent x. And then we had these little squares which we used to represent 1, a unit. Okay, now if we had them in red, I don't have a red with me, so I've used pink for this, but if we had them in red, or pink in this case, it meant that we had the negative of them. It meant that we were subtracting them. Okay, now, if we've got 3x is equal to 6, and we're not sure what to do with that, we can start off by representing it as a diagram. So we've got 3x, we've got 3 of our rectangles is equal to 6. So we've got 6 of those little unit squares. Okay? Now remember, when we solve an equation, the sole purpose of solving that equation, the end goal of solving that equation, is to just find out what 1x is equal to, what one of these rectangles is equal to. So we've got 3x, so we can split it into 3 equal groups. Okay? But if we split these into 3 equal groups, if we split this side of the equation into 3 equal groups, we have got to split this side of our equation into 3 equal groups as well. I mean, some of you will be able to see what these groups are going to be without drawing it out like this. I just want to make sure that I'm not missing any of them out. Each group has got 1x in. Each group has got 2 units in. That tells me that each of those rectangles must be the same as 2 of those units. So x is equal to 2. Now, you don't have to draw any of these diagrams, okay? You can just start off with your equation and say, well, I know that I've got 3x there, so I know that if that was a diagram, there'd be 3 rectangles there. I want to split that into groups of only 1 rectangle, so I'd have to split it into 3. And remember, when we split stuff into 3, we are dividing it by 3. Okay? So we've got 3 rectangles, we split them into 3. So we've got 1x in each group, we've got 1 rectangle in each group. If we've split this side of the equation into 3, we must split this side of the equation into 3 as well. 6 divided by 3 is 2. And that's a different way of getting to your answer. You're doing the same thing in both of those. In this first method, you're using the diagrams to help you. And in this second method, you're not. Okay? And it's fine to do it either way, as long as you're getting to the right answer. If you're struggling or you're building up confidence, I want you using this method, where we draw our rectangles to equal x, and then we draw our units to represent the ones and so on. So, guys, could you please pause the video and have a go at this top equation here? So 2x is equal to 6. I've drawn the diagram out for you here just to help you. Pause the video and have a go at that now. Okay guys, you should have hopefully had a go at that then now. We've got 2x, so we're going to split this into 2 equal groups. And let's go about splitting this into 2 equal groups. One x is equal to 3. Okay? And for those of you that did that without using the diagrams, you'll have had 2x is equal to 6. 2x tells us that there's going to be 2 rectangles, so we're going to want to break that into 2 equal parts, split that into 2 equal groups. 2x split into 2 equal groups is going to be 1x in each group, same as there was up here. Look, there's 1x in each group. 6 split into 2 equal groups because we have to do the same thing to both sides of the equation. 6 divided by 2 is 3, and you can see here that 6 is the same as 2 groups of 3. Okay, either of those is fine. Guys, I want you to pause the video again, and I want you to have a go at 4x is equal to 12, and you can do that using the diagrams or not. It's entirely up to you. I will show you both methods. Once you've had a go at it. Okay, so pause the video now, please. Okay guys, you've hopefully had a go at that now. I'm just going to split my sheet into 2 because I'm going to do it 2 different ways. I'm going to start off by doing it with the diagrams, and we're going to say we've got 4x is equal to 12. Okay, I just made that a line of 10 and then started a new one. It's just easier to keep track if you do it in stacks of 10. So we've got 4x is equal to 12. Hopefully we saw that we had to split this into 4 equal groups because there were 4 of them, which means that we have to split this into 4 equal groups. Each of these x's is equal to 3 of the units, because each of these groups has got 1x in it, and each of these groups have got 3 units in it. The second way of doing it, guys, and for one where there's a lot of drawing of the units involved, this is a little bit nicer, I think, this way of doing it. So we've got 4x. We've got 4 of our unknowns, so we know we're going to have to split it into 4 equal groups. And there's going to be 1 unknown in each group. There's going to be 1 rectangle in each group. If we've split this side of the equation into 4 equal groups, you've got to split this side of the equation into 4 equal groups as well. Otherwise, it will not be equal. Okay? So, 12 divided by 4 is 3. Okay? So each x is worth 3 units. Okay, in this diagram here, each of these x's is equal to 3 of these units. That's how we get 4x is equal to 12. On here we've got x is equal to 3. We've shared 4x into 4 equal groups. We've shared 12 into 4 equal groups. Okay, right guys, there'll be some questions for you to have a go at. Please email me or message me with any concerns or questions about it.